Greetings and salutations, my name is JW6 and today we are playing Starmade. Well, I'm playing Starmade, you're watching, but you understand. Well, you might be playing Starmade. Go ahead and play Starmade while you watch. Anywho, or play whatever you want, I don't care. Well, play Dark Souls 3 while you watch, although I'd probably be more of a distraction than anything. Anyway, irrelevant. I was sitting here thinking, this thing, it's going to be a heavy fighter. This is sort of my vision. You know, my little wedge fighters, I'm going to compare those to TIE fighters. No shields, not real powerful weapons, they explode easy, but figuring in mass number, they're going to get the job done. This, however, is going to be Darth Vader's TIE fighters, what I'm thinking of. It's going to have shields, it's going to have decent weapons, it's going to have somebody real piloting it, me. Unless, of course, I make like a fleet of these. Anyway, so I'm thinking, I'm pure on my single player server. I'm mainly Isanthar, my primary enemy. So I'm gonna use them as sort of a standard. But I don't know how much damage they really do. So we are going to make a target block. Alright, Mr. Target Block. You are going to come out here and stop, and we don't want you to have anything like shields or thrusters, any of that nonsense. We do, however, want you to have a whole boatload of standard gray armor. We're going to do a 10 by 10 by 10 block. Yeah. That'll do. And we're going to use you as a test. See how much damage this Santh will do. I can't use that one because I destroyed its something. Weapon systems. Alright. 0B. I'm assuming those are beams. So we're gonna beam cannon, beam missile, I'm guessing, beam BP. I think that BP, the BP model, I think that just spills oil into the Gulf. Let's pull them up and do the BP model. We're gonna tap F8, jump into you, and what weapons you got? Beam pulse. Okay. See what a beam pulse does to that. For everybody watching? I was, and I didn't read that fast enough. Did about 1,000. If you look top left, the armor dropped about 1,000. Okay. So we're gonna get out of this, and we're gonna upload. We're gonna upload an MP. Oh dear. Let's load that. And tab F8 to jump into it. Yep, that's a missile with a pulse. Well, this ain't gonna be fun. Where'd my block go? Power failure. It doesn't even have power to fire the thing. Oh, good. Whew! I'm glad I'm not going to be running across these. Or I might be, but they aren't going to have any power. Let's try missile beam. We'll use this as sort of a standard and figure out my armor and shielding and whatnot. Where did my block go? Missile beam, it doesn't have enough power to fire. Huh. Well, we'll just try a straight missile ship. M. Tab F8, jump in this one. Okay. It can fire. But it's linked to secondary slots, a missile computer with nothing. Okay. What was that? Why did the missile come back and hit that? Don't know. Alright. Lined it up. It's at 142. We fire. It goes down to 140. Okay. So these missiles do about 2,000 damage. So we know we at least want 2,000 shields. Alright, let's do this. First we need to find us some shields in here. Shields are after all the system nonsense. Charger and shield do that. Capacitor. Capacitator, not capacitor. Now we're going to run a line of rechargers up here. There we go. Alright. And a line of capacitors. Okay, where's my shields? There's about 3,000 shields. We're gonna run some more here. Now, how's my wedge gonna work? I mean, I started there-ish. Okay. No, I wanted to... Yeah, there we go. And is that going to be long enough to... Hey, that actually worked. Sorta. Let me get rid of these. I did not take away... Sometimes I get overzealous in my removing of blocks and I take away important stuff. Alright, shields. About 5. Can I get it to 6? Where's my shields? That's 6. Okay. 6, that'll take 2 hits from a missile Isanth without recharging at all. Okay. Alright, and we're just going to fill this inner with these rechargers. And I just stuck a recharger somewhere strange. And C shields is 400 a second recharge for... Can I get it up to 5? I lost it. Let's see. Where'd it go? 599, so I can get it up to 6. 610. Power consumption is going to be 610 a second, so we want to be adding more power to compensate for the extra shields, or for the shield recharging. Ooh, I don't want to do that there, but however, I do want to just run a couple lines of power. Okay. Power's got the power. 20 a second. That should probably be more than enough to handle my 610 shield consumption. So we're going to throw these capacitors here. These are capacitors. And jump modules. I'm forgetting jump modules. I can't fill this thing up much more. If I were a jump module, where would I live? I'd live right there. And we need to find a jump computer to attach these to. Where's my jump computer? There it is. Aye. Okay. Okay, how fast is this jump drive? Alright, we're going to turn on the radar jammer. That's going about 4.5 a second. Alright, we're going to turn off the radar jammer. That's drawing 13 a second. I'm charging 20 a second, so I can't do anything while my jump drive... Well, that's silly, because I can't do anything while my jump drive charging anyway, because I'm holding down the button. I mean, I can't fire. Can I run the radar jammer and this without... Yeah, okay. Okay. I'd like it to charge a little faster. So we're gonna add another line of... There. Oh, adding those uncharged it. Now it's gonna pull 18 while I'm flying. I'm not going much over 20. Okay. So that charges a little better. I like it. Let's slow down. We need better thrusters because I need to match the ascents and speed, and right now I ain't getting it. Turn that off. Alright. I'm moving? Not moving. Okay. Now we need to add thrusters. Let's see. I'm going to add thrusters here to this little arm piece. Let's see. I have my symmetry on right now. Okay. Very good. Sometimes I forget to turn it on. And we're going to run these here, use them as aesthetic pieces as well, because I kind of like the pattern on them. Let's see, throw those there. Actually, don't want those there because I need... Come on. Need that to walk through. And add those there-ish, there-ish, and 0. We'll add some there. And there. What's my power capacity? 159, that's not bad. That's probably overkill, but there ain't no kill like overkill. That's what I always say. Alright, we are now going to save this as a... Cancel that. What do we call the last one? The 608 HF01 Stage 1. This probably really needs like a cool project or a cool code name, like, it's not really a shape of a letter, so I can't call it like a Z-Wing or Z95 headhunter. I need something cool other than heavy wedge ship. If you have any ideas of what it could, of a good name for it, well, throw them down in the comments, and I'll look into that. Okay, well I think I got the innards. I'll need to work on the thrust a bit. Alright, so we'll probably work on adding more thrusting engines and armor and whatnot next time. Alright, I have been JW608. This has been Starmade, and I will dig you cats later.